back, children. And we all know as September month has started, and the seasons are going to become it's a festival month, we can say. It is starting from this month onward. Just so today our topic is also very interesting, and we all know that Christmas. Christmas is celebrated on 25th December every year, and we celebrate it as the birth anniversary or birthday of Jesus Christ. And although we all know that this is a Christian festival, but from all around the world, we all enjoy this festival thoroughly with great enthusiasm. And we decorate the Christmas tree. Actually, it is an artificial pine tree which we decorate with lights, artificial stars, and toys, and flowers, and bells. And it looks just beautiful when the decoration is complete. Churches are decorated with lights during the Christmas. People hang star lanterns outdoors to mark the onset of the festive season. All members of the family sit and pray together in the praise of Jesus Christ. Kids are especially enthusiastic about Christmas as they expect Santa Claus to visit them and bring gifts to their homes on the night of Christmas Eve. And the early hours of Christmas Day, presents are placed under the Christmas tree, which are wrapped in gift boxes, and we all eagerly wait to see what are in that box. We all love to sing Christmas carols like Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell, Jingle All the Way. And we perform different kind of skits celebrating the auspicious day. We decorate our house where we keep beautiful models of Jesus Christ, baby Jesus, and we decorate it with nice decorated item. Even in schools also we celebrate it very nicely. It always reminds us the importance of sharing, because in the festive season, in the festive time, or in the Christmas, during the Christmas, we exchange gifts, we live in peace and harmony. We invite our friends and family to our home, and we enjoy with them, we sit with them, we talk to them. And Christmas means Feast of the Christ. It is a yearly celebration which we do generally, and you know, when we do this kind of celebration, we love enjoying the we love enjoying with family and friends. We love to share with them. No reason where are they, even we can have a talk on them. We send gifts to them. If they are unable to come to our house, we send them. This is the essence of festival which unite the people so much. We all eagerly wait the whole year for this festival. Not only that, we homemade traditional plum cakes, cupcakes, muffins are the special treats on Christmas. We love that our parents buy new dresses and lots of presents for us. And we know we sometimes also meet Santa Claus, which he has been dressed in a fluffy red white costumes who greets us. Sometimes we go to visit different hotels and restaurants, we eat there. Sometimes we go to a club where Christmas is celebrated in a more bigger way. We visit churches, and we love to attend the prayer over there, and we all wait, and we all thank Jesus for giving this life, and for giving us this opportunity that we can be in this earth, and we can enjoy this kind of life which is beautiful all around us. So I told you about Christmas. So are you eagerly waiting to do this activity? Yes. This is in page number 24. Circle the things that you would decorate the Christmas tree with. So this is a beautiful pine tree or a Christmas tree. Now let's see what are the decorative items here. There are so many decorative items. A bell, ball, star, reindeer, candle, snowflakes, fairy, and this is just a decorative thing. There are so many things. Now you have to choose and you have to put a circle on those which you want to decorate the tree with. Now let us talk about amphibians. Who are known as amphibians? Amphibians are small vertebrate animals which have backbone that needs water or a moist environment to survive or to live in this earth. This includes frogs, toads, salamanders, newts, etc. They all can breathe and absorb water through their very thin skin. Amphibians also have special skin glands. With the use of that, they breathe. Not only with the skin, with the lungs, both with the lungs and the skin, with the help of these two things, they breathe. These amphibians are cold-blooded. Because of their special skin, they require very specific living conditions. The sun also can damage their cells. Too much wind can dry their skin, dehydrate the animal. So, they need a moisture environment to live in. They are of different shapes and sizes. They actually born in the water and and spend their rest of their lives on land. Now what they love to eat? They love to eat beetles, caterpillars, earthworms, spiders. They eat different kinds of things. Brazilian tree frog includes a large quantity of fruits in their diet. They love to eat fruits, so this is an exception for them. Children, you know, in amphibians there is an amazing thing that their tongue, they actually swallow their food. They don't have any teeth, so they can't chew their own food. So they swallow the food. So their tongue is attached in the front portion, like our tongue is not attached so that we can talk, but their tongue is attached to the front portion where the jawline is, and they can take out their entire tongue, and the tongue is very sticky. So in that sticky tongue, sometimes some insects they just come and they sit and they get sticked onto the tongue, and then they swallow the food and they chew. Now this is page number 26. Knowing about amphibians, motor skill and coloring. This animal lives both in land and water. What is it? Find out by joining the dots and coloring it. With the eyes, can you tell me which animal is this? Okay. Let's show you the face. Can you guess? Okay, let me show you a little bit more. Yes, I think now you can guess. Yes, this is a sweet, cute little froggy, our friend, sitting on a beautiful lotus leaf. So what we have to do? We have to join these dots very nicely with the pencil.
Join the dots with very nicely with a pencil, then color it green. Mostly we can see green frogs, then there are brown frogs as well, so you can color it brown also.
Now, let us talk about animal and habitat. So, what do we mean by habitat? We live in a house. We human beings live in a house. Animals lives in the jungle, in water, in on the trees, on the in the ocean, in the desert, in the polar region, forests. There are so many places in this earth. So this place where they stay known as habitat, and today we are going to know about little bit of them and where they stay. So first, let us know how many habitats are mainly found. One is grassland habitat, or which is known as forest commonly. So what are the animals we see there? We see monkeys, deer, tiger, lion, fox, wolf, elephant, then chimpanzee, gorilla, many more are there, uncountable actually. Bear. Then there is a habitat which is known as desert habitat. Now desert we all know, where we can see lots and lots of sand dunes are there. The very common animal over there that we all know is known as camel, and camel is also known as the sheep of the desert. So if not only camel, there we can find out some snakes, some rats or rodents which stay in this desert area. Even there is a bird known as road runner. It can run super fast, but it don't fly. It can't fly well. Now there is one more place which is known as polar region. In the polar region, everywhere there is ice and cold. So there most common animal is polar bear. And not only polar bear, we can see some seal, then some penguins, which commonly we all know. And this place is commonly known as Antarctica. And there is also we can see walrus. Now if we are moving to a next habitat, and that is a freshwater habitat. In the freshwater we can see many kind of fish, crocodiles, sometimes alligators, different kinds of snakes, where they stay in this freshwater habitat. Even there are some amphibians. They stay both on land and water, like frogs. So moving on to the ocean habitat. Ocean is a big place where there are lots and lots of water, and the depth of water is also so deep. And there we can also see fish, jellyfish, then starfish, octopus, seahorse, and many other fish species. Like there are also mammal like whale, shark. Not only that, we can see corals also. Yes, coral is a very colorful thing which we see underwater only, and it is actually give food source for the underwater animal. Even we see giant manta rays. It has a 20-foot wingspans. Okay, now there is one more habitat, what is which mainly we called evergreen forest, where we can see squirrels. They love to eat nuts, chipmunks, and many birds as well. So I have had a talk on the habitats only. These habitats are not restricted. There are so many places in this earth where we can see these kind of different kinds of animals. Like in forest also we can see pandas. So now let us do a worksheet.
Page number 25. Count the numbers of pandas on the tree and write it in the box. Wow, so many pandas. What they are doing? Oh, they are very tired. So they are resting, sleeping on the tree. So let us count how many are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let us count once more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many pandas are there? There are 5 pandas. So we have to write in this box number 5. And then as we can see this tree, from this tree we came to know that they love to stay on the trees and they stay mainly in the forest.